Alright, guys. Sorry about that conundrum.
I'm not sorry.
Hold on a second.
Chase's neck.
Alright, we're live. Sorry about that conundrum. We are 30 minutes late on our first podcast.
Hey, blame the Norwegians.
Yeah.
Bumps are expected.
So we were live for like 10 minutes and did an intro and went over a game called Flag or No Flag where we go over controversial plays from the week, but that all was not streamed and we did not know, so we're just gonna run it from the top. Let's wait a second for people to get in here, and then we'll start in like a minute. Alright, so looks like a few people are getting in here, so we're going to start finally after 30 minutes. We were doing Flag or No Flag, but it was not streamed, and we did not know, so we finally fixed it. So we're going to go to Flag or No Flag.
By the way, I'm Zach. This is Landon.
I'm Landon. This is Zach. We're your hosts. Today we have Chase and Austin.
Chase
and Austin.
Yeah. Close enough.
Today we have Chase and Austin, and they're our special guests. Chase is a aspiring D1 athlete.
Yes. Insert geese.
And Austin is a D3 wrestler, but not anymore.
That was unnecessary.
So let's get right into Flag or No Flag.
Start it over.
So first off, we're going
first down. Mayfield's in trouble and down. He goes. Rashawn Gary. As you said with Gary,
there
was a face mask.
Are we saying that's a face mask or not?
I don't see face mask. I see illegal hands to the face personally.
I see his fingers Zach, just because he didn't hold on to it.
Yeah.
It was just kind of like he was falling and that's what he grabbed.
Yeah.
So we're saying no for this one?
I'm saying flag, but different flag.
Yeah. Flag, but hands to the face, not face mask?
Yeah.
All right.
A little bit of a face mask pull there that got missed.
Illegal block in the back. Receiving team, number 29. After this is the goal. Cleveland keeps the ball first down, timeout.
And here's the call against Herb Miller as he
in my opinion, this was not
gets
a
the
block.
hands into the back of Isaac Yedem. Herb Miller as he gets the hand.
His knee is on the ground.
Yeah, that's not a block.
Here's the call against Herb Miller as he
before.
I think he stopped
gets the hands into the back of Isaac Yedem.
He had to touch him.
Yedem looked like he was going to the ground. Miller didn't touch him much. That was not a great call.
This is
Mayfield keeps, launches down the middle, and he is picked. Intercepted by Darnell Savage. Russell Douglas, 29, and it should have been called for illegal contact.
That right there.
Yeah, that's
Definitely a hold.
Definitely holding.
Yeah.
I mean, he definitely rides Peoples-Jones.
False start. Offense number 77. 5-yard penalty, fourth down.
And evidently that 5-yard penalty and the 5-yard difference is going to change the mind of Kevin Stefanski. Well, you see Wyatt Teller. I didn't see it there. I saw it on the left side. Here's Teller. He doesn't move.
He didn't even move.
The left side of the line, I couldn't tell if it was the Browns offense.
Here's Wyatt Teller right here.
Over here
this guy
is
Jones,
where
this guy
it was
Jones,
happening, and I thought Preston Smith was offside. They've converted on 7 of their last 9 third downs, and this one's picked. Intercepted. In the young career of Baker Mayfield.
We're saying
no flag
no
here.
flag for that.
They're both initiating contact.
The Packers take
the hold right
I
there.
just don't feel like that's enough to warrant it.
I don't think it is either. I don't think it's enough.
He would have caught the ball. Would have caught it first.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
They're both being very physical, and I think it's a good no call in that situation.
I agree.
But it's just
You can't decide a game
once-
like that.
Yeah, you
once
can't. You
he
have to.
breaks and Douglas is beat, he pulls him back.
Yeah, that's.
I don't feel like he did. I feel like he just has his hand on him. I don't even think he's pulling.
You see his jersey.
Nah, barely.
What's the chat saying?
Oh, they're all Rasul Douglas fanboys. So.
Yeah.
What are we saying for this Rasul Douglas, the second interception in this game? What are we saying for this right here?
Like how you point it. Oh, I guess you can see it, so now I sound stupid.
I'll turn the audio down. What's the chat saying for this? Is this a no call or is this a call? No flag?
No flag. Chat just wants to hear. Saying
I turned down the audio.
Alright, so most of them are saying no call.
No call.
Which I'm surprised by.
No,
but,
it's
like,
because they
PI.
like Rasul Douglas so
I'm
much.
Cam
so
says
surprised that
PI.
the
Yeah.
West Virginia fans are.
Yeah, exactly.
No
the
flag.
non-West Virginia
No
fan.
flag. That's the WVU in them. I like that.
I agree, no call, but
So no call.
I'll swallow it and say no call.
I'm still.
Chat. Let me know if this is too loud. It should be okay, but I'll play it for a few seconds.
And they're less than a minute away from their 12th win of the year.
Is that okay, chat?
Not a bad ball by Baker, by the way.
no.
Better.
Okay.
So the audio's good. Okay. I'm gonna close the garage real quick.
You do that.
I'm gonna close the garage real quick. All right, let's get back into it. All right.
There was definitely a tug and a pull.
I'm still saying no call on that.
I say hold on the back end of the route.
We'll agree to disagree.
Baker Mayfield was arguing for the flag. Contact throughout here.
I'm excited to talk about how awful Baker Mayfield is.
Yeah.
Dude, I
Let's
don't
go
get
forward a little bit.
Yeah, that one's hard to believe.
I don't know. The more I watch it, the more I want to say, this is abysmal.
Oh, this is awful.
yeah.
If this is like actually how
watch
it was,
the play clock. That's 1 second, 2 second, 3 seconds,
guy goes
4
in
second,
motion.
5 second,
Back
6,
in
7.
motion.
And then what happened? Did they
They
eventually
called
Timeout.
timeout.
Oh my god.
That's a terrible.
That has to be like a
That's maybe
that
broadcast,
can't be,
but
I'm doing good at that. But that can't be.
There's
like,
no way that actually happened like that.
No. If it did,
yeah, I mean Bruce Arians is holding his hands up, so he may have saw a play clock.
oh, this face.
Here's a
mask
face
is
mask.
awful.
This is awful
Really bad call.
against the Titans.
That's straight.
He might have got his ear hole,
that's-
but like.
I mean,
ear hole is a call.
I could see. No,
No,
that's
he
straight
did not.
shoulder.
That's
pad.
straight shoulder.
Yeah,
Straight shoulder.
yeah.
pad.
Even as a Niner fan, it's no
Hands to the face on 72. Yep.
Where?
Yeah.
I can see. He
I
got it
couldn't see enough of that.
under the face mask.
Right here.
This is I watched. I was screaming on TV. They called this holding.
Really?
They called that holding.
Wow.
I don't know how you can get beat with a sorry-ass O-line like the Dolphins and then call that a hold. That's
just,
one hand. He has one hand
Oh,
on
that's
his
not,
shoulder.
that's not a
That's
hold.
terrible.
That's bad. Oh, but that
There-
was... What?
With the,
What
no
happened?
roughing.
Is that what?
I think it's a no roughing.
I mean,
Oh, I forgot. All right, let me see.
no.
No,
No, that's not
roughing.
roughing.
No.
That's
Jake
not
Fromm's
roughing.
just awful.
Yeah, fair enough.
That might have been his bad.
the whole.
Yeah, that was literally the call on Tom Brady in the playoffs. against the
Yeah.
Chiefs.
Yeah.
See why Jake Fromm wasn't able to follow through anymore, but either way, they missed the call. The officials miss it. Ball pops up in the
Yeah,
air.
that's not a good call at all.
Jake Fromm is still garbage.
Kenny Galladay, sorry ass receiver, having a terrible year.
What's the
Well,
call
if he
there?
wasn't on the Giants,
Yeah, you can only do so much with. Where?
Unnecessary roughness.
He lowered his head. Tony did. What's he supposed to do?
Well, that's just how the rule goes in the NFL, though. I mean, the receiver can still lower his head, and then the defender lowers his head. They just flag the defender for it. I think that's that's not
That should
a
be
good
changed.
call, but it's what's in the rules.
Ooh.
He is flattened. Emmanuel Ogba.
oh, is this?
I
one
just
of-
thought that was a good sack.
Yeah.
Ian Book.
Well, oh, there is contact to the neck area though.
You're not expecting him to be on you that fast. And
He didn't go for the. It was a.
What's the?
They wanted helmet to helmet,
Oh, okay.
I can see it,
but he
I
went
can
to
see him
his
calling
chest.
it.
Taylor Heineke here.
yeah,
Yeah,
That's
that's
yeah,
rough.
that's roughing.
But he was already in the motion of tackling.
You gotta go off.
But he didn't.
And you can't
follow
attack.
him.
You can't attack up there either.
Is that where?
That's what's the chat saying on this Taylor Heineke roughing call?
I just think
No,
it was
no
so
call
quick.
for roughing. What do we think
That's
of
just
that?
a great tackle. That is
The ball's been
textbook.
out of his hands.
You know,
for
the
10
more
seconds.
I watch it, the less I think it's roughing.
It was like in the same motion. If Heineke was standing there and then he just got speared, then yeah. But it was all in the same time.
What's the chat saying for
Yeah.
this roughing
Yeah,
call?
yeah.
This one might be a little more less biased.
I don't
Since
know.
it's
There's a
not
lot
a
of
West-
Cowboys fans.
There
No
are a
call.
lot of-
Yeah. Forgot
That's-
about that.
Alex is calling that a no call. He's not.
No, you gotta call that.
I don't know.
I think it's close.
It's very close.
Heineke flag, but he deserved it.
Come on.
What did Heineke do?
What
What did he do to you?
That's my boy. What are y'all talking about?
Zach was the first person to ever be on the Taylor Heineke train.
He was my username for fantasy,
2
2
years,
years
ago,
ago.
before he was relevant in any.
and
sort
he
of
got put in the league that year, and then had the playoff run.
Yeah.
All right, let's go through a few more here, then let's get into the next segment.
He knew he was. Those are the
I mean, he took a lick. I don't really think it's roughing.
You can't lead with your helmet number
Yeah,
one, right, Terry?
leading with the helmet,
yeah.
he speared him.
Yeah, from that angle, I might switch
It's the
it.
same thing for Austin.
Well,
All right.
that was football game.
Maybe a
What's
PI.
Well, they didn't call anything, did they?
No.
Oh, they
Oh,
want-
now
Oh,
they did.
okay.
That was
he
late.
wanted roughing.
Did they get it?
Is it-
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Where?
Number 55.
Unsportsmanlike.
Oh, the camera went on. We're gonna get out.
Oh, we're-
Freaking
Oh, love it.
No.
They didn't
Why
pay
don't
us.
you
Turn
have
it off.
premium, bro? I have.
I feel like we gotta get premium if we're gonna do this.
Well, it's a Caesar.
Speaking of sports books,
I love Caesar Sportsbook. By the
in
way.
in a few
Trying to get-
in a few minutes, we're gonna go over our parlays for the weekend.
So we're legally allowed to do that.
figurative parlays if anybody.
Oh yeah, that's rough.
Yeah, that's
Or not rough, but
that's late hit.
yeah, necessary roughness.
But Mac Jones just freaking deserves it. Look at his face. He looks like
I
the
hate
boy.
You're just
Mac
mad that
Jones.
he beat you in the championship.
He looks like
last
the
year.
boy from the Polar Express. And
You're
how
mad
could,
that Mac
how could he
Jones-
beat me in the championship last year?
He beat Ohio State. You're an
Oh, I
Ohio
thought you were
State
talking about
fan.
fantasy. I was like, what are you on about?
No, I was talking about Ohio State.
Ohio State? No, we deserve to lose that game.
Oh! That was a bad no call.
It's a gutsy play by the officials because
It's not like you can't have a gutsy play. You can just be blatantly wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gutsy to be wrong.
Let's look at it here. So
Right.
he is out
clearly
right
going
there.
out
Gave
back.
himself up.
He gave himself up right there. There's no contact. Contact right there until he's about half a yard out of bounds.
And then he extends his arm.
Yeah,
he extends his arm.
That's the most obvious call.
They said no call.
Yeah, they pulled it off.
Belichick is
He is
livid,
pissed.
rightfully so.
Yeah. What Bill Belichick's saying is, are you officiating intent now? That's what he's probably telling them. The officiating intent.
And that should be something.
That should be something. Clapping in the ref's face.
I think it was something.
Yeah.
That last call was picked up. And here's the crazy part. A flag comes down.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. Offense number 7.
Off-
77. This is his first.
Offense.
Offensive and who?
What?
This is
Where?
apparently just a bad
Right here.
game.
77, right here.
77.
Where the ball would
Okay.
He's jumping.
penalty
Nods his head.
for Buffalo.
Okay.
Where the ball is
Okay.
I can see that.
Yeah.
But also, then why does... Okay.
who's active, who's playing.
Let's do this last one here, then we'll keep going.
Outside on second down, 17. Grabbed down two by Seymour.
I guess they're saying the...
Chiefs having a
Oh, is this going to be taunting for spinning the ball?
7.
I think the taunting rule in the NFL is perfectly logical. There's
ever say
nothing
that
wrong
again.
with it, and the Steelers deserve to beat the Bears that week.
Burrow played an amazing game against this sorry Ravens secondary.
Okay, so...
So
They're
out
not
of bounds.
sorry when they're healthy, by the way. And they're not going to be
We'll
sorry.
get into it.
I mean, it's what the rule is, but the rule's
Yeah.
bullshit. Shit.
Spit it out, man. You're a big boy.
There goes our monetization.
That was the last one.
Yeah, we'll in that segment.
All right.
All right.
Let's get into
Let's
our
see
next
what the,
segment here.
Let's see what the chat's thinking.
All right.
What's the next segment? by
Garrett Stuck loves the Buccaneers.
Thank you.
All right. So let's get into our quarterback rankings
the way?
here.
Oh boy.
Let's do so.
Fixing the QB rankings.
So we're going to go 32-1,
Okay.
left to right. So
Left to
Austin,
right.
me, Landon.
So we're
Bottom
gonna
on
discuss
top.
like every 5 or so, or we're gonna
From
discuss every
32.
From
one.
32 up.
Okay. So from left to right. So Austin starts.
Yeah.
So
All right.
with the rankings that you gave me, I had Tyrod last.
Tyrod Taylor
Tyrod
last.
Taylor last.
Okay. Well.
He has 5 touchdowns and 5 picks on the year.
Well,
I know that his situation isn't very good,
yeah.
but I mean, even Trevor Lawrence has more touchdowns than him, and his coach got fired, and he has no receivers.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I rank Davis Mills.
I did too.
because-
I ranked Davis
Well,
Mills because
I would have put Davis Mills, but the list that I put out
That
had
That's
Tyrod
why-
Taylor,
that's why I
okay.
went
and he
Tyrod.
is the starter.
Okay.
I don't think he is
He
anymore.
won't be next year.
I
But
think
he
I
is
think
the
Davis
starter.
Mills is better.
Davis
first
Mills,
off.
by the way, is the best rookie quarterback.
now.
Right now.
We'll
Right
see.
now.
It, I
We'll
think he's
get
up
into
there.
Right now,
it.
he's
All
up
right,
there.
He leads rookie.
Who's
he
your
leads-
32?
32 is Daniel Jones because of how detrimental he is to his team.
I can see it. What about
I
you?
think Davis Mills is honestly one of the better rookie quarterbacks in this class.
Oh, yeah.
He has the most 130
He has
plus
the high-
passer rating.
Yeah, but he still has the
games.
lowest ceiling. Like he's not going to get any better than he is right now.
If Houston sticks with him and builds around him, I think they can.
I see him
Talking
as
about
like
the
a
Texans, though.
I see him as like a Derek Carr kind of career.
God forbid another Derek Carr.
What's the deal? Okay, go.
we'll get into it. Who's
Go.
your 32, Landon? Who's
My 32. Let me pull it up here.
unprepared, unprofessional?
Pell sponsor us.
Just gonna sit it there, like how I did on the Wildcats page, where I just had the Powerade bottle.
Yeah.
My 32nd is Daniel Jones as well.
Okay.
Just
I feel like that's simple.
similar
got-
to what Zach said.
All right, my 32nd is Zach Wilson because I feel like he's loses his teams more games.
I don't know. I think he's just he's very raw.
I'm not ranking him for the next 20 years. I'm ranking him right now who the worst quarterback is, and I think it's Zach Wilson. I think he was overpicked.
Yeah.
Same way like a Daniel Jones because of a good Pro Bowl, or not Pro Bowl, but what's it called? Senior Bowl.
Senior Bowl.
I feel like teams just need to stop drafting based off potential, and this is another good reason why.
So,
Who's your 31st, Austin?
I have Trevor Lawrence at 31st.
Trevor Lawrence at 30,
31.
The reason I said that, like I said, his situation's terrible, but he hasn't thrown a touchdown in over a month.
That
And
is true.
in that month, he threw 4 picks in the same game.
That's fair.
But when your receivers are equivalent to me, Zach, and Landon, and your running back's a dude named Dare Ogunbowale,
they do have
all right.
Laviska Shenault. Laviska
nice.
Shenault's pretty good.
Okay, but if he's all you have,
Tavon Austin, Laquan Treadwell.
Ooh.
Hey, no, listen. He's had a great year. Watch the film. Laquan Treadwell.
Okay,
great.
you can't say with honesty that you would rather have Trevor Lawrence over Zach Wilson right now.
I think I would.
You would have Trevor Lawrence over Zach Wilson.
I meant the other way around. You would rather have.
He meant. I think I would have Zach Wilson right now over Trevor Lawrence.
I think that's ignorant.
Off of this year alone.
All right, well,
I'll get
Zach,
into mine.
continue. Who's your 31?
31 is Ryan Tannehill.
What in the hell?
I can see this.
31?
15 touchdowns, 14
You think
picks.
Jared Goff is better than Ryan Tannehill?
I do.
You think Jameis Winston, Sam
do.
Darnold,
Jameis
Baker
Winston
Mayfield?
was having a great year until he got injured.
He'd have been an MVP talk.
Shut up.
Yeah, he would have. Tannehill.
31.
Tannehill
Zach
cannot
Wilson is better than Ryan Tannehill.
I do.
In what world?
In this world.
Ryan Tannehill is leading a 9-4 team that's going
He's
to win
not leading them.
without Darren.
He has 15 touchdowns and 14 picks. He's not leading shit.
He's winning games. Zach Wilson is doing worse and not winning games.
He's a game manager.
He's a game
that can't
manager,
throw
but
the
he's a
football.
hell of a one.
He's the 31st best
All right.
quarterback in the league.
30. I'm 31, Landon.
Zach is the walking hot take machine.
Not wrong.
Not wrong.
Like a Dutch oven.
Like a Dutch oven.
I just found out what Dutch ovens are, by the way.
Who's your 32nd, Landon?
31st, you mean?
Yeah.
31st to have Zach Wilson. I don't
Okay.
think that's much of a surprise.
No,
He hasn't impressed me at all this year. I thought he was going to be a bust from the get-go. He didn't beat anybody at BYU. They played one ranked team his
And
senior
lost.
year and
And
lost.
But Coastal's good.
I was
though.
quite.
All right,
happy.
but yeah, my 31st is Daniel Jones. Same reason y'all said. I just have him switched with what Landon had.
Yeah.
All right, Austin, who's your 30th?
I mean, did you guys all say Daniel Jones within the last?
In the top two,
In the
yeah.
top-
Wow. You guys
Speak
are
up.
so 30th, I have Sam Darnold.
30. Sam Darnold at 30th.
I have
That's
Darnold at
respectable.
30th, by the way.
He also has Darnold at 30th. Who do you have at 30th?
I have Davis Mills 30th.
I have Trevor
Yeah,
Lawrence at 30th.
That's where he would be.
I think Davis Mills is better than Trevor Lawrence right now.
Right now, yeah.
And I think I'm a Sam Darnold fanboy, famously.
Yeah.
And so he's up there for me. He's not too far up, but we'll get
He has a history.
I remember Chase debated me for like a solid month about Baker Mayfield being worse than Sam Darnold.
We'll get there.
What?
We'll get there.
You have Baker.
better
you
not
have
get
Baker
there.
low.
I have Sam Darnold above Baker Mayfield.
Oh, no.
No.
I-
no way.
All right,
we'll get there.
Recency
29th.
bias, that is
29th. 29th, Austin.
29, that's where I have Zach Wilson.
That is also where I have Zach Wilson.
Just because
That's fair. I have.
he started off the season slow, but like the last month, he's shown like glimpses.
Last
of,
game, did y'all see that like 50-yard rush he had?
yes, that's
He's a
part of
playmaker.
it.
He's a playmaker.
I think if Mekhi Becton can't be the only good O lineman on that team,
No, they have to draft.
they
somebody
have to.
this
They
year.
have to draft, trade up for. I think they have 6 first-round picks this year.
They
Is
do
that
not
right?
have 6 first. They
There's
have
no-
two.
They have 2 in the top 6.
2 in the top 6. That's it.
They have 6 first round picks. They have the Thunder. Just
Larry
in the NFL.
Larry Slack says he's better than Zach Wilson.
Who is?
Larry Slack.
He's better than Zach Wilson. All right, Austin. My
29th, I have Trevor Lawrence. I feel like he's done a tad bit better than Davis Mills on a worse team. I think they have worse receivers.
Just because he's played more.
And the 29th, I have Davis Mills. So it's around the same 4 players. Just what order we're gonna put them in. The only difference is someone put Sam Darnold because they're wrong. But
I think
All right.
multiple people.
28th.
28. This is where I had Daniel Jones.
okay.
28
He's,
is 28
you
Daniel
think he's
Jones.
better than 4 quarterbacks in the NFL right now?
Yes. Just
How?
Just because there was like before he got hurt, there was like that couple week span where he was balling. That's what
He has the best receiving core of his career. He has a top, let's say, 10 running back to be safe.
No.
We'll do it another time.
Okay.
But
Wait, who are we saying?
Saquon.
Barkley.
when healthy, he's a top 10 running back.
When healthy,
he's top.
but he
And
hasn't
he's
been
shown
healthy
no
since his rookie
flashes
year.
at all. Daniel Jones has no promise.
Oh.
He's a bona fide scrub.
I like it.
He can't play. He can't play.
All right, what are you saying for
29.
Or 28.
28?
28 is where I have Justin Fields.
Justin
actually.
Fields.
Yeah.
I had him a bit higher.
A little bit, but not much.
Yeah.
I have Sam Darnold at 28.
And I have Taylor Heineke.
Taylor Heineke.
I just feel like
Saquon is not a top 10 RB. I agree with Liam.
I agree.
well,
You can't play a position like running back and get hurt that often.
So Christian McCaffrey not a top 10 running
No.
back?
When healthy.
When healthy, they both are.
Okay.
Yeah.
But Christian McCaffrey also had a span of years where he was like he wasn't getting injured at all.
Yeah.
By the way, he's not the best running back to come out of Stanford.
Who's
To play at Stanford, by the way. Toby Gerhart at Stanford.
Shut up!
Toby
Shut
Gerhart.
up!
Gerhart at
Toby
Stanford.
Gerhart is not better than Christian McCaffrey.
At Stanford, he was.
Maybe at Stanford.
Maybe at
That's what I'm
Stanford.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
All right.
at Stanford? Maybe.
All right, who's your 27s?
This is where I had Justin Fields.
Okay.
I like. He's shown that he can lead the Bears, but the numbers just aren't there and the wins aren't there.
Right.
either.
For the same reason, I have Jared Goff.
That's
at
where this is
27.
where I have Jared Goff as well.
I also have Jared Goff here.
So you're the odd man out.
I
Austin.
don't
Much
have
of the same
Goff
reason.
very much higher. But,
All right, 26.
26. What do you have, Austin?
26. This is where I had Heineke.
Okay.
26, I have Mac Jones.
Bryce Love at Stanford.
Wait. Mac Jones at 26?
Yeah.
That's understandable.
He's leading a top team
He
in the
is-
AFC.
He's
he
not
is-
leading them.
He is the definition of a system quarterback.
Sure, but
He-
he's a good system. Teddy Bridgewater's a system quarterback, and you have him higher.
He completed 2 passes against the Bills. in
Oh
this
my
game.
God, the in 70-mile-an-hour winds.
It was like 40, but still. Yeah, I mean,
I could,
if you can complete 2
play in an
passes for
NFL
your-
game and complete more than 2 passes.
No, you can't. Kendall
Yes, I
Hinton
can.
said the same thing.
Well,
You think you're better at
I'm a
quarterback
better
than Kendall
quarterback
Hinton?
than Kendall Hinton.
No, you aren't. All
Put
right.
it down.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 26. Who y'all have?
26.
That's what we just
That's
did.
what we just
Oh,
said.
well, I said Justin Fields, and I don't know if
I said
mine.
Justin Fields as well.
Okay. 25.
25. I have Tua.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's way too low.
Yeah.
I agree.
2 at 25 is
But
25
The
is
reason
way
I
too
have him so low is he's really not the reason they're winning games.
He's not, but
But
Well,
not-
I mean,
they-
it's
He wasn't the reason he was losing games either.
It
Look at how
puts
they did
him in
without
a
him.
hard position to win with that sorry O-line. The only
Yeah.
good O-line
Landon,
on
what team
our...
are you a fan of?
I'm a Dolphins fan, if it's evident. The only good O-lineman on the Dolphins is Robert Hunt, and he's barely above average.
average. He's barely above average.
All right, Zach, who you got?
Yeah.
I got Trevor
Austin
Lawrence.
W. They're agreeing with your take.
Oh,
The Tua
really?
take.
No, okay, Landon,
I got Trevor Lawrence at 25.
All right,
Trevor Lawrence at
who
25.
do you have?
I'll have Taylor Heineke at 25.
How many yelling for this?
He hasn't done anything special for me to put him any higher.
Baker Mayfield is the 25th best quarterback in the NFL, and that might be ranking him
Recency
too high.
bias, bro.
It's not
That's
recency
recency bias.
It's not, I would have had him lower last year before this week. He's shown nothing. Has shown nothing in the NFL. He's the first pick. He got picked over Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson.
I'm not saying he's better.
He has
than
the
them two.
best supporting cast of either of them.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
No, he
Lamar Jackson has a system completely built around him, and Josh Allen has the top 3 receiver in the NFL.
Yeah. So what are you trying to say?
I'm saying that Baker Mayfield has Nick Chubb. Baker Mayfield had
Well,
a
but Nick
great
Chubb-
receiving core.
That
No,
That
he
really
doesn't.
blew up because he couldn't throw it to him. He couldn't make the pass to Odell Beckham because he's a scrub.
Because Odell was getting double teamed.
No, he wasn't.
Yes,
You
he was.
watched the thing that his dad posted.
well,
All right. So basically, Chase gets all his takes from OBJ's dad, Odell Beckham Senior, over here. So
on an unrelated note, Isaac Risk wants to know what Coach Stringer's game plan is for the KCBL game tonight.
Greg and Logan.
Greg and Logan, he says.
all right.
It's a good plan. All right. We're at 24, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Teddy Bridgewater.
That's an okay spot for Teddy.
I have Taylor Heineke.
Taylor Heineke. I have Big Ben at
Oh,
24.
fuck you. You're just blatantly wrong.
What?
You're just blatantly wrong.
Come on.
Big Ben is at significantly better stats.
Oh,
than...
me?
No, I'm talking to him.
Oh,
He said
okay.
Big Ben.
Oh.
You think Tua's better than Big Ben?
I think 2 is better than Big Ben.
This
You
year,
think Baker Mayfield right now is better than Big Ben?
Yeah.
No.
Actually, it's kind of close.
All right. Well, right now, 24 is Sam Darnold.
24 Sam Darnold. That's
That's where I
respectable.
have him.
That's respectable.
I think he's better
It's
than
not
Baker.
respectable.
I'd rather have Sam Darnold. But, you know.
I'd take...
If you're starting a team for the Dolphins, Tua goes out, who are you taking? Baker Mayfield or Sam Darnold?
Baker Mayfield.
Baker.
Baker.
Sam Darnold.
So
Sam Darnold's.
What did that get us?
Well, I thought somebody else would agree.
I honestly think Baker Mayfield's decision making is god awful, but I think
he has no arm talent. He has no mobility.
I think Sam Darnold's ability to
What?
Baker Mayfield has no arm talent.
No, he has no arm talent. Did you see that interception? I could have been closer than him. I could have thrown that ball better than Baker Mayfield on the one against the Packers.
The
one that he overthrew him anywhere, and I could have called
where
a fair
his receiver was getting tugged the whole way down the field.
Move to the next one.
All right, 23.
23. I have Jared Goff.
That's way too high.
That's a little high, I think.
Yeah.
I think it's just maybe a bit of recency bias there since the win over the Vikings.
You could maybe.
He had a game where he threw
Flip.
8 passes.
So did Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yeah.
That's not.
But you could maybe flip him and Heineke or Tua in my list, but I think he gets too much hate.
All right, 23.
23 here might be a bit of nostalgia bias, but I'm taking Tyrod Taylor at 23.
23?
That's way too
That's
high
way
for
too
me.
high. If I was ranking him, he would have been ranked 34th behind Gardner Minshew. Gardner Minshew
is a starting quarterback in the
Yes,
league,
he
by
is.
the way. But
I would agree with that.
All right, so who's your
My 23rd is Ryan Tannehill. I think he's just been slightly below average. I think he's had definitely a worse year than last year. Like he said, 15 tutties.
But he's winning games. That's what matters in the NFL.
With an all-pro secondary and a great pass
Who's he
rush.
throwing to? But until this week,
AJ
before
Brown?
this week, who was he throwing to?
Nick Westbrook.
When AJ Brown was out for 4 weeks.
Dante,
I didn't say he was good. I said he was throwing to him.
Dante
I'm saying
Foreman.
he's winning games with no help.
Dante Foreman is a great pickup for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but he's not winning games by himself.
He
It's not like Derrick Henry when you could hand the ball
200
40
rushing yards a few weeks
against
ago.
two.
Who was that against? Was it? Was it the Browns? Who was
I
it?
could rush for 200 yards against the Browns.
You couldn't rush for 200 yards against a team of me.
Yes, I could.
No, you couldn't.
I could outrun you.
Hey, Crowley, thanks for the sub.
Hey,
Crowley!
Elijah Crowley, thanks for the sub, man.
love you, boy.
I hate you.
Who did you have at 23?
Oh, I had Jameis Winston.
Jameis Winston at 23. I think that
He's
is
too
way too low.
He's too mistake prone. Doesn't win games.
He was 5-2, was it, before he was injured? 5-2. With a win against the Buccaneers. He shined against the Buccaneers.
Yeah. Okay. Who? The Buccaneers would lose to the
that
Saints
was
with
the
me.
game-
No,
That was the game that he got hurt.
Oh yeah. So he only played the first half against the Buccaneers.
Well, still, he had thrown.
Okay,
I
the
think
Saints. If
2
I
touchdowns
was the
last
Saints quarterback, they beat the Bucks. I don't know what the deal is. The Saints just beat the Bucks. They won with Taysom Hill at quarterback, who's a bum who wouldn't be top 50. I would not take Taysom Hill over Dwayne Haskins. I would not take
don't know
Taysom
about
Hill over PJ Walker.
No.
All right, let's move on.
All right.
I had
22.
I had Jameis at 22. Just
Jameis
because,
at 22.
Like I wanted to put him higher, but he's only played in 6 or 7
That's
games.
fair.
And I mean, but if he would have played the whole year, I would have
Considerably higher.
He was. I think he had 17 touchdowns and 3 or 4 picks.
All right, Zach,
7 games. That's good for 7 games.
All right, Zach.
I'm going to get a lot of hate here. I got Big Ben at 22.
Better than I have him not too much higher. Like I can understand that. He's above. Is he above Baker on your list?
No.
I think he's better than Baker, but
Wonder why.
All right.
22 for you.
22 for me. I have Jalen Hurts at 20.
What?
I have Jalen Hurts.
Get out!
I think he hasn't shown me anything.
He showed up to bring the Eagles to a playoff game
with an amazing running game.
led by him.
Yeah.
Miles Sanders is
Sanders doesn't have a touchdown on the year.
He's rushed. He's mostly had yards.
Jalen
He hasn't
Hurts.
had many.
Without Jalen Hurts, they don't have a top 10 run game.
Liam agrees.
Liam's wrong. Liam and you are both blatantly wrong. All right, my 22 is Teddy Bridgewater, but
22 Teddy B. That's
whatever. It might be too high.
All right,
but
21. What's your 21st, Austin?
21 I had Ben.
Big Ben at 21.
That's
All
what I'm
right.
saying. It's around that area.
21, I have Teddy Bridgewater.
Okay.
I have Baker at 21st.
Okay.
I don't hate it.
I have a Super Bowl losing quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo at 21st. all the quarterbacks ahead of him I would take, and that's not questionable. I don't think Jimmy Garoppolo will next year be the starter on his team.
I think he will. I think he gets a lot of hate.
I think that Trey Lance in these next couple of weeks, while Jimmy Garoppolo's out with his hand injury, will look significantly better than Jimmy Garoppolo is.
Jimmy might play Sunday.
If he does, they'll regret it.
Probably.
You're playing the Texans. Give the young guns. Trey Lance has more problems. Trey Lance should have been picked over Zach Wilson, and that's not questionable. Mac Jones should have been picked over
hindsight is 2020.
Ask Austin.
Davis
personally
Mills
would
have
been
picked before Zach Wilson.
Hindsight's 2020 on that. But
that's what I'm saying.
Without hindsight, I was saying Mac Jones should have been the second quarterback pick.
Without hindsight, I was saying Trey Lance was better than...
I mean, everyone could have told you Zach Wilson was going to be a bust.
Yeah. I think the Jets should have taken anybody except Zach Wilson.
I think they should have traded.
All right, we're getting into the top 20 now.
Top 20. What's your 20?
I have Matt Ryan.
Matt Ryan at 20?
Ooh,
that's respectable.
That's low.
What?
That's low. Who's he throwing to this year? Who's he throwing
Kyle
to?
Pitts.
You can't just trust a rookie tight end to be your number one receiver.
He has made the Pro Bowl.
He shouldn't be.
Oh, Pro Bowl.
He shouldn't
Evan
be a Pro
Ingram
Bowl.
made the Pro Bowl.
I was going to say, he shouldn't be a Pro Bowler either. Dallas Goedert didn't make it, but whatever.
Yeah.
All right, Zach, who you got?
20, I have Jameis Winston.
Okay.
Jameis.
I have Teddy B at 20.
20 is where I have Tua. But,
That's not bad. I don't think that.
All right.
And then 19th. I have Baker there. Just
it's too high. That's Oklahoma bias.
I think that...
I also have Baker at 19.
But it's
Really?
just
Well, never mind. It's not Oklahoma bias. It's just you're stupid. My bad.
The decision making, like I think as Landon said, it's questionable sometimes, and
Talent's
I mean
there.
He has the talent. He's playing.
They would be better if they started Case Keenum.
He's playing through injuries, and
You know how I like Case Keenum. But,
all right, Landon, who you got at?
At 19, I have Mac Jones.
Bit low, but I'm around that area. 19's where I have.
I mean, he's the definition of a system quarterback, in my opinion.
Yeah, but he's a system quarterback that wins games. You could have said the same thing about Tom
Yeah,
Brady.
but that defense is amazing, and Damian Harris is having an amazing
But Mac
year
Jones
as
is
well.
okay. First off, Mac Jones is the offensive rookie of the year.
no, he's not.
No,
yes, he is.
not in my
No,
opinion.
he's not.
I think
Not in my
Jamar
opinion
Chase
either.
is.
Jamar Chase isn't even the best rookie receiver.
All right, here's a hot take, bro. Creed Humphrey. Give me Creed Humphrey.
You're not gonna give it.
Give Creed
They're not
Humphrey.
gonna give it to
Should
him.
it be?
They're
But
not.
yeah.
They're
It
gonna
should
give
be.
it to him.
I would rather take Rashawn Slater than Creed Humphrey.
They're different positions.
Yeah,
One's a tackle,
Yeah.
one's a center.
Yeah.
Clearly, a tackle is more valuable than a center, but they're not the same position.
I think Rashawn is more valuable to his
got
team.
snubbed.
Yeah,
He's
once again,
more
a tackle is more valuable than a center.
Yeah.
All right,
He should have made over.
all right. 18, and Austin, who you looking at?
18. I have Jalen there.
Okay.
Just because, like I said before,
I still have him a little bit higher, but
I did too.
the last couple weeks he's shown that he can be a passer, but most of the season, I do
winning
agree
games.
that
That's
he
what's-
has.
I
led
think
the
he can come into his own. Week 17, week 18. I think.
Austin or Zach, who you looking at 18?
Tua Tagovailoa.
Okay.
I have Matt Ryan at 18.
Okay.
Hadn't really impressed me. Hadn't done anything awful this year.
18, I have
that
Carson
game against
Wentz.
the Patriots.
Yeah.
That's pretty bad.
That was bad, but yeah, at 18, I have Carson Wentz.
I'd have him maybe a bit higher.
I'm a bit higher. Yeah.
Are we going
17?
17. I have Tannehill there.
Okay.
10 up 17.
17. I have Jimmy Garoppolo at 17.
I have Jimmy G at 17 too.
17 is where I have Mac Jones.
Respectable.
No, it's not.
Mac Jones is
not.
leading the number 2 team in the AFC. 3.
Okay.
With
He hasn't
an
impressed me at
amazing
all.
supporting cast.
Yeah.
His what offensive weapons do you have? If you
Jacoby
gave,
Myers
if
is a
you
very
gave
underrated
Patrick
receiver.
Mahomes that team, that he wouldn't win more games than Mac Jones.
Yes, he would.
Yeah, I
Because Mac
think
Jones is better for the system, and Mac Jones wins games.
Still. Don't ever speak on Patty like that, bro.
All right, what are we at? 16?
16.
This is where I have Jimmy.
Okay.
Jimmy
That's
G
way
at
too high,
16.
and you're a 49ers fan,
But
and you're stupid.
Look at the stats though. He's around the top half of the league.
Okay,
in
so
yards,
why is Jimmy
touchdowns,
G
and picks?
why is Jimmy G ranked so highly for you, but Mac Jones isn't? If they're the similar
I haven't
situation.
said Mac Jones yet.
Oh. Well, my point there is. Well, never mind then. 16 for you, Zach.
16 would be Matt Ryan.
Okay,
It's respectable. I have Tua at 16.
that's too high.
Let me explain my reasoning.
He's only
Wait, if you have to immediately explain your reason before anyone says anything, you're wrong.
He is a way better decision maker than he has been last
I'm an
year.
Alabama fan, and no.
I don't know that.
He
That's
is
true, but-
second in the league in completion percentage.
And if you want to use the argument that he dumps off every time, him and Josh Allen have the same yards per catch.
Attempt.
Yards per
catch
attempt.
or attempt?
It's one of them.
Okay. Well, I mean,
All right, 16 is where I have Jalen Hurts. Same things y'all said. I think he's better than y'all think. I think the Eagles are going to be a dangerous team in the playoffs.
I think he's a lot better than y'all think, actually.
I'm scared on where you have him, but
Don't be.
okay. 15. We're getting into the top echelon of quarterbacks.
Mac Jones.
Okay.
Okay. 15, I have Carson Wentz.
Okay. that's
I
a bit
also
high
have
for me.
Carson Wentz.
15 is where I put Ryan Tannehill.
Larry Slack says L take L life.
That can't be Larry. That has to be like Bryson.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think y'all are seriously underrating Ryan Tannehill.
Nah,
I think if
we're
he
not.
doesn't have,
I
if he's not,
understand that halfway through the year he lost, best running back in the league.
Yeah.
But
He threw 4 picks against somebody. Like, if
15
he throw 4
touchdowns,
picks,
14 picks.
And a terrible performance against the Jets.
so one game just makes you just garbage.
It's been
I mean,
more
it
than one
contributes to.
He's
Wait.
leading a winning team in the AFC. He's leading.
I wouldn't say
if Derrick hit.
leading. I'd say it's a joint
Now
effort
he is.
between.
Their
I'd say-
defense stinks.
I'm
The receivers
Their
stink.
secondary is one of the better in the NFL. You got Kevin Byard, one of the better safeties in the NFL.
Who's the safety beside him, Landon? Who are the cornerbacks on that team, Landon?
Wait, who did you say?
No.
Kevin Byard.
Shush.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
All right, their secondary is so good. Name the other corners on that team. Name the other safety on that team.
They're not the best.
Yeah. Okay.
Dory Jackson's.
Okay. Who else?
Not any
My
others are
point
good.
is proven. 14.
14. Did you say you're 15?
Oh, my 15. Yeah, it's Ryan Tannehill. That's how we started all
that's
that.
how we got
Yeah.
into that. 14. I have Derek Carr.
Okay. Zach just imploded inside.
No, actually, 14, I have Jalen Hurts.
Okay.
I have Russ at 14.
What?
I don't have it much higher.
What?
He has not. I mean, he has not produced at all. I mean,
His coach is mentally ill.
Pete Carroll's
his-
not that bad of a coach.
Pete Carroll has Alzheimer's.
He is not that bad of a coach. I'm not saying he's a good coach by any means. He's not that bad of a coach.
He has no run game to help. His offensive line's garbage. His defense is garbage. DK Metcalf randomly forgets how to run or catch the ball.
Yeah.
His defense has been garbage since the Legion of Boom left.
Yeah.
And
So
his
why are we
offensive
blaming him
line
for
has
that?
been
Garbage forever.
forever. I can't think of the last time the Seahawks
But you
had a
can't
nice
tell me that
O-line.
Russell Wilson isn't a top 10 quarterback. Last year, for the first half of the year, he was an MVP. Undoubtedly.
I have him just on the outside looking in.
Yeah.
I have him in the top 10. All right. You said yours. What number are we on? 14?
14.
That's where I have Matt Ryan.
I
I feel like with more pieces, he does better. I mean, you're throwing to Alameda, Zacchaeus,
We
and
can
Russell
play
Gage.
what ifs all day.
Yeah, but
Okay, but he's shown that he can still be a quarterback. What do you want from Alameda, Zacchaeus? Name 3 receivers on that team. I just named 2. So name one receiver other than the ones I named. Go ahead.
Kyle Pitts.
He's not a receiver.
He's a receiver.
No.
He's more of a
catches the
receiver
ball.
than a
Okay,
tight
then name
end.
one more.
Yeah, I don't know the
Huh?
whole depth chart.
I
man.
just named 2. Can you name those 2 I just named?
Russell
Russell
Gage.
Gage, and then I can't pronounce it. I'm not.
My
Alright, let's.
So 13 now.
Yeah.
13.
Lamar.
Whoa, Lamar at 13.
I have him not that much higher.
Yeah, it's just
Who's your
the
13, Zach?
production's just not there.
13, I have Derek Carr, actually.
That's where I have Derek Carr.
I'm gonna get a lot of heat for this, but Kirk Cousins at 13.
I'm not giving you.
No, I think this year has been significantly
From
better,
him.
but
From him, he's a Viking.
this year
He's
Kirk
a-
Cousins has been an MVP candidate, but his team isn't winning games. So I see the point. All the quarterbacks ahead of him are at
I
least
think in
winning
order
games.
to be a highly regarded quarterback, you have to be able to produce and win games.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's what I'm saying. I think I have him
Not
we'll get
with
there,
Mike
but-
fucking Zimmer.
Yeah, Zimmer should be immediately fired.
And castrated.
But
I don't know.
But that's been the talk. Like it's like every other year the Vikings suck, and then it's Mike Zimmer should be fired, and then the
Stephen
next
A.
year
Stringer.
they get to
Stephen
the
A.
playoffs.
Stringer.
Please give
I'll
me
take that.
Airbnb. Like, please. Like, I will do things.
The fact that y'all could have Mike Tomlin, but then just decided not to is very funny.
I know this is kind of late news, but what do y'all think about the USC Mike Tomlin drama?
It's irrelevant.
Yeah, I don't think it's drama.
Irrelevant?
Yeah.
Mike Tomlin told him straight up he ain't going nowhere.
To be fair, Lincoln Riley said the same thing.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah,
next
but-
day he's like, "Hey,
No.
You
Lincoln
see-
Riley said he wasn't going to LSU, which he did not go to LSU.
That's true.
Okay, man of his word. All right, let's go to 11 or to 12.
12. Carson Wentz.
That's way too high.
No.
He shouldn't have. People were just debating if he was a starter last year.
Okay, but on the year, he has 25 touchdowns and he only has 6 picks. The problem with him has always been
stats don't show anything.
He loses.
Big Ben has 20 touchdowns and 8 interceptions.
How many fumbles?
Does that make him a top?
How many
fumbles does that man have?
If we're looking at
and he has the best.
We're looking at quarterback.
He has the best running back behind him. One of the top 3 offensive lines in the league with the best offensive lineman in the league in Quentin Nelson. He has an elite defense. He has everything that around him that can do better. If that team has Matt Ryan, they're a Super Bowl contender.
I'd agree.
I agree.
We can play what, like I said.
We can play what ifs, but my what if is right.
I will give Carson Wentz slack. He is coming back from a very long injury journey,
and like mentally, the toll that's got to take on you. Everybody's against you in the world. I mean, he's bounced back.
He's played nice.
He's played good, but he's not played that good.
I'm not saying he's top 12. I'm not saying that, but I'm
So
saying
who do you have it? Is that one?
12 out of Dakota Prescott.
12 is where I have Lamar Jackson. That took me a second. Whoa.
Dak. I mean, that's.
I know.
No, that's not a respectable take.
He's in a slump right now, but on the year, he's been a dog.
Dak Prescott was an MVP candidate until like 2 weeks ago.
Look, man, I think there's 12 guys I would take before him.
Well, all right. Well, 12 is where I have
I've
Lamar.
had.
I wasn't laughing at that. Look at the chat.
What did he
Wait, what is it? I can't read.
This is sad. We give you like 9th graders. Okay, we're at 12, right?
Yeah.
12.
That's what we just did.
I haven't said
yeah, I have Lamar.
I have Derek Carr at 12.
Okay.
I feel like that's pretty respectable.
I feel like him and Kirk.
I could switch him and Lamar around and not think twice
kind of
about
like having like the same kind of year.
Yeah.
All right, 11. We're almost in the top 10.
11.
Yep.
What's your 11th?
This is where I have Kirk Cousins.
That's where I have Kirk
11th
Cousins as well.
Respectable.
I have Russell Wilson at 11.
Russell Wilson 11. I mean, he hasn't produced after like week 6.
He has been hurt.
Dysfunctional team has
so much. He got hurt.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but
he
came back, and I mean, even before that, he
wasn't.
he kind of cooled off.
He came back too early, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But the last couple games, he's played pretty well, I'd say.
All right.
So you have Wilson at 11?
No, I have Dak at 11.
Okay.
What are y'all on with Dak?
I think
Dak's all right. First off, Dak's going to take the Cowboys to the Super Bowl this year.
I don't think he's going to the Super Bowl. I think he will go to the NFC Championship. I think he will.
They're not going to make it past the Packers. They're not going to make it past the 49ers.
Stop it,
bro. It's just fat.
All right, whatever.
Fact.
I already said my 11 was top 10. I think it's very clear that 10 and up are a much higher tier than everyone down.
For sure,
I feel like
the
top 10.
I think 13, 14 is where it really starts.
All right, I can see that. But
all right, number 10. What's your 10th, Austin?
Kyler Murray.
Kyler
Murray 10.
I have Herbert at 10.
I have Stafford at 10.
Herbert?
That's low.
I don't know how.
He had.
Either of those. Who did you have at 10?
I had Kyler Murray.
Okay. I have Stafford.
No,
we
talked
did.
about that, He's.
Stafford's been in a slump. He has too much help.
I
think he has the offensive player of the year.
My list, you could interchange the top 10 through 7 in any configuration.
You can change 10 through 8 for me, and I'd be okay with that. But Matthew Stafford, he started off so hot, and then he's really slowed down.
Yeah. Aside
I'd agree.
from last week, in their little win streak that they're on right now, he had that slump in November.
He's still a top 10 quarterback. I'm not disrespecting him, but I would take...
The last few games, aside from the Vikings game, he's played really well.
Yeah, but I'm not saying he has... At this point, everyone here is going to have played well.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
I just wouldn't take... I don't think he has the mobility. I mean, he has a good arm, but I just don't think he does anything elite.
All right, number 9.
Russ. That's right, Russ.
You like that? I got Kirk Cousins at 9.
Awful.
Kirk Cousins at 9 is a little too high for me. He has had a good year, but his team has not produced.
All right, who got it 9?
I have Jameis Winston at 9.
What?
Based on what he did before he was injured.
You just ranked Jameis Winston over Justin Herbert.
Russell Wilson, Dak Prescott.
Justin Herbert!
I like Jameis. And
he was a dark horse MVP candidate before he got hurt.
Justin Herbert's an actual MVP candidate.
But if he was playing this whole year, I think he would have.
You think he's better than Justin Herbert?
He had 17 touchdown passes and 3 or 4 picks. Like I said,
Justin,
this is the same guy.
Stats don't show everything.
This is the same guy that 2 years ago
threw
30 interceptions.
All right, he improves. Kumbaya. It doesn't make it better than Justin Herbert.
But who? And also, who's he throwing to?
He's throwing to Marquez Callaway. He's throwing to Lil Jordan Humphrey. He's the best pass-catching back in the NFL.
Scott says, Zach, please stop talking.
I agree.
Scott, I love you, man, but no.
Tell Landon to stop talking.
Yeah,
All right. 9 for me is Kyler Murray. Around the same area as everyone.
All right, number 8. Who do you have at 8, Austin?
I had Dak there.
Dak at 8.
Bit low for me.
Okay.
That's all right.
8 out of Lamar Jackson.
Bit high for me.
Okay. I have Matt Stafford at 8.
Okay.
It's fair.
8's where I have Russ. I don't really have any arguments with anything there.
Have you already said Russ?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had Russ at 14.
Yeah.
Oh, that
was
bad.
bad.
All right, 7.
7. This is where I have Joe Burrow.
That's where I have Joe Burrow.
I also have Joe Burrow there. His game against the Ravens.
I don't think that should be taken
I know,
too
but
highly.
it's just
look at
it's
the
a
other-
glimpse
but look at
of
the
what
first
he
game.
can become.
Oh, no,
I think
he's looked really good. I just don't
already-
think we should take too highly stock in that 500-yard thing.
But look at the first game against the Ravens. He almost threw 1,000 yards against the Ravens alone.
Yeah, he has
And
blown
they
out
had
the
I think the Ravens
Ravens.
are bad at football.
I think he's collectively blown out the Ravens by
I think
30
blew us
points.
out, too. I mean-
40 points this year, I think.
He completely destroyed us.
7, I have Stafford.
I thought he was about to lead that comeback against us.
All right, so all of us have Burrow, then
I was
Stafford.
nervous.
All right,
Number 6.
6, I have Herbert.
I have Herbert.
6 is where I have Joe Burrow.
I have Lamar at 6.
Too high.
Yeah, I would agree.
They're winning games with Tyler Huntley. They're looking just as good with Tyler Huntley as they look with Lamar.
I wouldn't say just as good.
I'd say better. I think he's a better thrower of the football than Lamar Jackson. I don't think he's a better quarterback. I think he's a better thrower of the football.
It's questionable.
Very questionable, but let's move on.
All right.
Yeah,
All right,
exactly.
number 5.
Top 5.
We're in the top 5 now.
I have Stafford there.
Stafford at 5.
I have Justin Herbert at 5.
I have Kyler Murray at 5.
I have Josh Allen at 5.
I
Him and my
maybe a bit
5
low
and
for
4.
Josh Allen.
I can see 5 and 4 switching. I actually had them separately on my list currently, but I'm taking it last minute audible.
I'm
Yeah.
audible.
But yeah, I don't know. Josh Allen hasn't shown enough success for me. I feel like he runs the ball really well.
He's about to throw 50 touchdowns this year.
Josh Allen hasn't had enough success?
They're first in their division.
Barely. They just beat the Patriots.
Doesn't
They've
matter
looked
if it's
significantly.
barely.
Tell me that the Bills haven't looked disappointing this year.
They took a step back from last year, but still to be.
I mean, you're still a top 6.
playoff
You're
team.
still a top 5 quarterback. I'm not saying he's a bum. I'm just saying the 4 guys I have ahead of him, I would take, and I think they're better winners.
You know, I'm not going to even question it because I have him at 4. So
That is where I have Josh Allen. I just didn't like your read.
yeah, the way he said it.
I have Mahomes at 4.
What? All right. Well, first off, we're at number 5. So
Oh, I thought we were talking about 4.
we're on number 5.
No, you said you're 5.
Yeah, my 5.
You said you're 5.
Oh yeah. Okay. My bad.
And then that I just let it in.
Who did you have at number 5?
I had Kyler at 5.
Okay. And then you have.
Mahomes at 4.
So who did y'all 2 have at 4?
That's it.
Allen.
Mahomes?
I
You think there's 3 quarterbacks in the NFL better than Patrick Mahomes?
Yes, and they're all. I think they all are better this season, not career-wise, just this season.
Patrick Mahomes, the second half of the year, they've looked unbeatable. We're taking. I mean, they took the
Second half of the year. This is the season as a whole.
Wait, Chase, who's your 4?
Oh, I haven't seen
I
my
think
4
he's
yet.
tried to
My 4 is
play.
Dak
I think he
Prescott.
has tried to play hero ball way too much.
And
it's
the second half has
forced
been
him.
working. They switched their
Yeah, the
offensive
second
coordinator.
half. If the first half would have been the same as
They're
the
going to
second
win the
half,
Super Bowl.
No,
I wouldn't say that. I think
They're gonna beat
they're
Cowboys.
definitely a high.
What I'll say-
one of the better contenders.
their offense definitely improved, but it helped that they got.
Melvin Ingram.
He plays offense. I
I
tell you
thought you
what,
were going to talk about the fact that they
I
added the
was,
defense.
but they got their starting running back.
He does nothing. Darrell Williams is better.
But the trade for Melvin Ingram, that's when they started succeeding. But that's because their offense was starting to settle in, and their defense wasn't on the field so much of the
All
game.
right. So my 4 is Dak. I think Dak's way better than y'all think he is.
I think he's good. I just think
He's solid.
he's had a few.
I think he's better than
weeks
Josh
this
Allen.
year.
Yeah,
Top
no.
3.
So it sounds like we all have the same top.
I think we do.
No,
I
have
don't
one
because
player.
somebody had Mahomes at 4.
Yeah, you're the.
So you have Allen in the top 3.
I was this close to moving Allen at 4 and Mahomes at 3, but Allen has had a lot of.
So he's your third?
throwing the ball. Allen is my third. Josh Allen's my third.
Okay. Third for y'all two.
Brady.
That's where I have Brady.
My 3's Mahomes.
I have Brady at 3.
That's all pretty respectful.
Brady, look at what he has done without Mike Evans and Chris Godwin.
No,
He shit the bed. Yeah. Look at what he did against the Saints. 0 points.
But I'm
in a key divisional game.
So if you take away the top 2 receivers and a running back number 1 of any quarterback, they're going to do considerably worse.
And
0 points.
And let's take
if you take away
that was mid-game. So you practice the whole week thinking I'm going to have Mike Evans and Godwin.
So you're supposed to say he's the GOAT quarterback of all time, but he can't score a single touchdown?
And
it's not like he has scrubs. I mean, Antonio Brown and Scotty Miller.
He didn't play against the Saints.
What
happened when AB came back?
He did well. And they also played the Panthers, where I'm pretty sure I could beat the Panthers single-handedly.
I would have to disagree.
Nah, all right. Who's y'all's 2? I mean, the top 2 for all, or the 3 of us are the same, I think.
2, I have Mahomes.
I have Brady at 2.
Rodgers.
I have Rodgers at 2. I think. All right, so we can go ahead and say it.
I have Rodgers.
I have Rodgers at 1.
Mahomes is my number 1.
Brady's his number 1.
Brady.
I think that's a little too high for Brady.
He's 44 years old. He leads
so
the
we
league.
should take that
Should we take age into account then?
Okay.
Okay, by
But I'm
that
saying-
logic,
but-
Big Ben is way higher because he's doing better than he should be at 39 years old.
But I'm saying every single
He
year,
has the best receiving core in the NFL.
Everybody's talking about.
He has 2 great.
He's gonna fall.
Okay,
off.
but
he
that
leads the league in yards and touchdowns.
With the best receiving core in the NFL, a top 3
Now he
line.
just has AB and Gronk.
Okay, let's see if he keeps it going then.
He did.
For a game against the Panthers. Let's not act like he beat the 85 Bears.
Panthers defense is very underrated in my opinion.
Shut up.
Jeremy.
They're They are underrated. They're garbage. The Panthers are a bottom 5 team in the NFL. Maybe bottom 3. The Panthers are horrendous.
Okay.
I don't see how you
not
don't have
fighting
Mahomes
you.
number 1. I don't see how anyone doesn't have Mahomes number 1.
I have him very close. It's very close.
I get that. I can see.
I have more of a 1A, 1B than 1 and 2.
I can see that. I think Mahomes is
that's how I am with
significantly better than anyone else in the NFL. Like I don't,
Talent-wise, yes.
and I think he's just played better. The second half of the year, he has been the MVP.
But what about the first half?
It doesn't matter because
It's the whole year.
what's mattering is when you second half you get hot, you win the Super Bowl.
But it's
Then
the whole
are the
year.
Colts Super Bowl contenders?
Yeah, if Carson
I
Wentz
agree.
get it together.
I agree, but yeah.
Speaking of contenders, let's transition to playoff scenarios and who we think are going to be in the wild card spots and who are the contenders.
I actually
in each conference.
just bet on this, by the way.
Who you bet?
He is 21 for legal purposes.
He's not, but
This is
For
a
legal
figurative-
he bet on actually his
This is figurative. It's all
figuratively
figurative.
FanDuel account.
So basically, $2.
Oh, big money.
Colts Green Bay, $52 payout.
That's your Super Bowl pick.
Colts Packers.
Colts Packers.
Yeah.
That's your Super Bowl pick.
I could see that.
I could see.
Aaron Rodgers can't win the NFC Championship.
He has.
Aaron Rodgers can't beat Brady. He won it once in 2009. We're in 2022.
And he's better than he was.
And he looks better, but he can't win the big game.
They lost.
He doesn't even
at
look
home.
close.
They had
lost
home
last year
field.
because- okay, you can't really say home field when there's nobody in Lambeau Field.
I mean,
If that
Temperature
stadium's
wise-
but if that stadium's packing, it's rocking. They're going to the Super Bowl.
Kevin King is also a bum for that game. He
That's
lost
what
the
I'm
Packers.
saying.
that
It wasn't like
So
Rodgers.
who's your Super Bowl
Rodgers'
pick?
fault.
Who's your Super Bowl
My
pick?
Super Bowl pick.
I've already said mine. It's going to be the Chiefs and it's going to be the Cowboys.
I could see.
I think Dak gets hot. I don't think anybody gets close to beating the Chiefs the rest of the year.
I could see the Chiefs, but I'm gonna go Chiefs, Bucks, back to a repeat.
I feel like the Bucks
Just
are
because-
they're losing too many pieces now. Godwin's out for the year.
But Antonio Brown is still him, without a doubt.
Yeah, but he's not as good as Chris Godwin.
That's debate.
And it definitely helps having all 3 of them.
Yeah.
But now you're losing that.
But what I don't think.
And their running back's about to be me next week. I just got the call. They're desperate.
I think it could honestly be a Bills-Cowboys Super Bowl.
Bills are garbage.
Bills?
The Bills are catching fire.
They're not
at the right
catching
time.
fire. They beat the Patriots.
They just beat the number 2 team in the AFC.
that they did.
Okay, but yeah, but they're still not catching fire.
I think this is like the first time in.
If the Bills weren't going to win the Super Bowl last year, they weren't going to win it ever.
In a while, though, that there's not like a clear-cut favorite
I
on
disagree.
on either conference.
I think the Chiefs are clear-cut, top it better than it. I don't think anyone's ever going to keep it close with them.
I think the
I would pick the
Colts will knock them
Chiefs to win every game for the rest of the year by. I would pick the Chiefs to win every game for the rest of the year by 10+ points.
off. I think the Colts will knock them off.
I don't think Carson Wentz can do it with them.
If anybody knocks them off.
Okay,
it's
but
gonna be the
say
Colts.
the Chiefs start stacking the box, putting 7 in the box, and they just say, Carson Wentz, it's your time to shine. You have to win the games. He can't do it.
Yeah, he can.
He can't.
Yes,
He can.
He can't.
He
Not,
can.
I disagree.
All right. We'll agree to disagree. But
Okay.
I think
I
Carson
just-
Wentz.
Carson Wentz. I think he gets.
You can't just say, "Oh,
he
Carson
gets a lot
Wentz
of hate.
has no talent,"
I didn't say he has no talent. I had him in my top
think he's overhated.
18.
and that's low.
But you can't say that he's that elite of a quarterback to win a game against like a team like the Chiefs. You can't tell me in a duel with Patrick Mahomes and Carson Wentz when they're both throwing the ball 50 times that you're taking Carson Wentz.
They're not
Why
gonna-
would the
why
Colts
would
Because the
they
Chiefs are going to stack the box and shut down
And Jonathan Taylor will still dominate.
Carson Wentz
I've
won't
seen
throw
it.
the ball 50
Jonathan
times.
Taylor is a game changer.
The Cards stacked the box. What happened?
He
Yeah, question.
slashed him.
He had 100 yards against
He's not
seven in the box every.
All I'm saying is if he gets 100
But
yards,
Kyler Murray ain't
every
Patrick
game, they're Super
Mahomes.
Bowl.
That offense ain't Patrick Mahomes.
What are we thinking for the wild card spots?
God, I don't know.
I think the Dolphins are going to make it in, but I'm kind of biased.
The Dolphins aren't making it in, and I would bet my left kidney on it. They would need to win out,
Yes,
They
which
would
is 2
need-
games.
and y'all have the who y'all have?
We have the Titans and Patriots left. We beat the Patriots once this year in New England.
Dolphins
We
are
have the
going
Patriots in
0-2.
I say they split. I say they lose to the Pats.
All right, but I think it's going to be. All right, so right now the AFC it's going to be whoever loses the AFC East, whether if it's the Patriots or the Bills. Right now it looks like it'll be the Patriots.
Yeah.
It'll who else? I need to look at the standings. I don't know it off the top of my head.
Yeah. I don't know.
I think in the NFC, I think the Eagles. Will
Yeah,
make
the
it.
Eagles are. I think
Eagles, 49ers,
Yeah,
Rams.
that's the.
That's, okay, so right now I think it'd be the Patriots. It'll be the Chargers.
You're out of frame.
It'll be the Patriots. It'll be the Chargers. It'll be the Colts. I mean, I think it's
I'll be right back.
Patriots, Chargers, Colts. I think the only chance would be the Steelers catching the high.
Wait, you said 4 teams.
3. Patriots, Chargers, Colts.
Oh, I thought you said Ravens.
No. The Ravens aren't going to make it. They're just too hurt.
In the,
Yeah, the Dolphins aren't making the playoffs.
I think I'm going Colts.
Barely won against the
What week was that? Week 1?
Patriots game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's such a different team.
I know, but it's still the
But
Patriots.
you guys always split with the Patriots. Always.
I just don't see it.
But we always win in week 7. Whenever we have the
yeah,
Patriots,
usually
like,
the
we always
Patriots are
win.
done in week 17.
Yeah, true.
Usually they're starting Brian Hoyer, Jarrett Stidham.
I think the most like the craziest one.
The
is-
craziest one, the fact the Falcons can still make the playoffs is insanity.
They can.
Yeah.
What's their record right now?
They're 7-8.
7
but
If they win out and the Eagles lose out and a bunch of...
Who do the Eagles have left?
I think they play...
probably the NFC East teams.
yeah, I think they play Washington this week. who are
That'll be a good game.
No, it won't. Did you see what happened to Washington last
Yeah,
week?
that was despicable.
Yeah, the Dolphins are going to end the year 7-10.
7 and 10.
Aren't they? What are they right now?
We are 8 and 7.
They get away, take it away.
All right, my bad. 8-9. I think they lose the Titans because the Titans need to win and they're getting healthy.
I think we will either end 9 and
We'll either win one or win both.
one or win both.
So y'all thinking for sure you beat the Titans?
I think the Titans are an easier. They're definitely an easier.
I think
team to
AJ
beat
Brown is
than-
going to gash you.
Oh,
We have a great. We have Eric Rowe. We have
Eric Rowe's a bum.
Eric Rowe is not a bum. He
Eric
is
Rowe's a
one of
bum.
the. He is
You're
one of the better-
going to be biased. I mean, I can say it without. I don't want the Steelers in the
Okay.
playoffs because we will get
so looking
destroyed.
here, I think the Chargers are gonna end up making it.
Yeah,
Who they have
that's what I
left?
said.
The Chargers play the Broncos and Raiders.
I
Ra-
wouldn't underestimate the Raiders.
The Raiders
late
can still
season
make it.
out.
If the Raiders win out and then the Steelers don't.
But the Ravens, who are a spot ahead of them right now, play the Rams and Steelers. I think they'll lose to the Rams. And then
I don't know what'll happen with the Steelers. We're
the
backwards.
Dolphins, I just don't see them beating both.
No.
I think we will at least win one of them.
I
Do
think
you guys
we
have to
win either.
win out?
Yeah, you have to win out.
No, we
If you
don't
win
have
out,
to
you're
win
done.
out.
But it
If we
helps.
win out, we have a 99% chance of making the playoffs. I think if we lose against the Patriots, we have like a 30% chance.
If you lose against the Patriots, you're done. Because the Chargers aren't going to lose out. The Colts aren't going to lose out. The Patriots already have a win ahead
I think
of y'all.
the Raiders Chargers game in a few weeks is going to be close.
Maybe, but then the thing is, the Steelers are right there too. If that's the case, if the Steelers would win out and y'all don't win out, because I think there's a better chance the Steelers win out than y'all win out. We play Cleveland on Monday in Ben's last home game, then we play Baltimore, who has looked completely depleted. I don't think the Steelers should be in the playoffs. I don't want us to be in the playoffs.
But the crazy thing in the NFC is if we win out, the Eagles win out, and the Saints win out, somehow we don't make it.
I don't know
We
how that
being the
works.
49ers.
All right,
That just doesn't make sense to me.
let's talk about some college football.
Ooh. Roll Tide.
What are we thinking?
I don't know. I don't know who I think's going to win that.
I mean, I feel like we're gonna agree on the Alabama-Cincinnati game.
Alabama's going to beat Cincinnati by 45 points.
I wouldn't say 45. I
they'll-
think Cincinnati might keep it close.
No.
All right.
Jamison Williams is going to go for 300 yards.
Who are we thinking? Georgia. I think Georgia-Michigan is going to be a damn good game.
I think.
I don't think it'll be a good game, but I think it'll be close. I think there's a
Michigan
difference.
wins.
I think
I'm
Georgia
taking
wins.
Georgia.
I'm taking Michigan.
But
That's ideal.
I think the
Split
key.
right down the middle.
I think the key to Michigan winning is going to be their O-line play.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, you can't stop Jordan Davis. You can't stop Nolan Smith. You can't stop that defense. And you can't trust Cade McNamara to throw the ball 30 times because they won't be able to. I just don't see it.
And Aiden Hutchinson.
You can't run the ball on
Hutchinson
Georgia
and
like you
David
can run
Njoku
the... Yeah.
are dogs.
Yeah, I think it'll be a
I think it's
low-scoring
gonna be-
game,
yeah.
but I think Georgia's defense completely
I say
stonewalls
Michigan.
Michigan.
Michigan wins 10-3.
Are we?
I
I
don't
don't
think
trust. I don't trust whatever the fuck his name
McNamara or...
is. No. The other
Oh,
one.
the mailman.
Yeah.
Bennett. Well,
Is
steady.
he getting the start?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
I don't know how I feel.
All right. I have Wake Forest winning by more than 15.5.
We're talking off your parlay?
Yeah. Alabama winning.
Your hypothetical parlay.
Yeah. Michigan winning. Oklahoma State losing by 2 or less, or
Okay.
winning.
So those are
Ohio State winning by more than 4.5.
Ohio State's going to ruin it. Utah is going to
And
steamroll
Ole Miss-
them.
No, yeah. Ohio State's like half their teams like opted out.
Yeah, Utah State is going to steamroll Ohio
Utah's
State.
gonna go crazy.
This is the biggest game in Utah's history
and
of
then
the
I-
Did
school.
you see the unis?
Oh, yeah, they're
Yeah.
clean.
Those are sweet.
And then I have Ole Miss beating Baylor by more than 1.5.
What's the spread
What's
for
the
Cincy?
spread for Cincy?
13.5 is what I saw.
Yeah,
on it.
something like that.
13.5.
I think Alabama covers.
I don't know. I think Bama will win by 10.
I think here's a hot take. It's not a hot take, by the way. I think
Here's a hot take. That's not a hot
I
take.
think Sauce Gardner lets up his first touchdown.
Oh, yeah. Jamison Williams.
Yeah.
I think Jamison Williams is the wide receiver one of this draft class. Just because of the pure speed.
But they're that.
Olave
We'll talk about the draft another
later,
time.
yeah.
But
But-
the I think
Me and Zach.
What
I
are we
think
saying?
Cincinnati's secondary
Out
keeps them in.
of Georgia and Michigan, who's more likely to beat Bama?
I would be more scared as an Alabama fan of Michigan.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
why.
I think they match up well. It's
I
hard to
think
beat
that
I-
will be the
twice.
matchup.
I just don't think Georgia lets, because the thing is, you can't really run the ball on that Georgia line, and Michigan I don't think can throw the ball enough. Yeah, I couldn't name you a receiver on Michigan's team. I don't think.
The one guy who had the really good catch in the Michigan.
Thank you.
That
That's
guy.
my favorite
I
player.
love
My
him,
Favorite
bro.
player.
I forget.
I can't
What's
think
his
of his name either.
You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah,
right?
I know.
Yeah, but you said that guy that
That
made
guy.
that catch. Ooh.
Speaking of college football, you do it?
What? Oh yeah. All right, so we have a segment planned where we are
Is
guests.
this what we're closing off on?
Austin, yeah, this is our last segment of the day. We've been going for an hour and 10 minutes, so I feel like we've been going pretty
Austin,
long.
you're ignorant.
So this is going to be a 1v1 situation. Chase versus Austin. You are going to have to guess the NFL player's college.
Ooh, so just go ahead. What are we playing for, Jim?
You are playing for. Do you have it? An NFL poster.
Ooh.
It's this one.
It's the other one.
An NFL poster.
Oh yeah. That look nice.
Turn me up, chat. Turn me up.
You gonna cover the Mario one up with that?
Oh, no, they'll be beside each other.
All right. Zach, do you want to go first?
All right, I have 2 legends, 2 rookies, 2 stars, 2 role players. First, I'll give you a gimme. Randy Moss. Where you go to college?
Is it first or are we
No,
just Marshall?
Yeah. They both got a
I was
point.
gonna say we're not going
Landon,
first. Or like, are we
keep
going?
track.
Are we going by speed
Can
or
you make
just?
a scoreboard? Winner?
I'll just write it down.
Okay.
I'll give it
But like, are we going by speed or just who gets
No,
it?
who gets
Okay,
it.
because
That's
Austin
why-
might be able
I
to
just-
talk faster.
I
than
just
you.
went crazy. I said Marshall.
Alright. Dan Marino.
I know the answer, but I don't want to say it and then him. How are we gonna do that? Do we have like something we can write
y'all-
on?
Yeah.
Because like I know the answer 100% sure.
Oh, I don't.
Let's do.
I can like type it if you want.
My phone's about to die.
Yeah, just type
I've
it
heard
or
about
write it
that.
down on the.
Okay, yeah, just give me a pen or something.
We'll give Austin one for the.
I know this answer.
Here, this is gonna be the scoreboard.
Oh, well, just give me a. We both have one.
All right.
Can I have a pin?
You said Dan Marino.
Dan
right?
Marino.
I'm just gonna take a guess.
Here you go.
I don't think this is right at all.
All right, what's? I know the answer for sure.
The
so
answer
what'd you
is
say?
Pitt.
I did not know that. I said Miami.
Yeah.
Kenny Pickett just broke all his records.
Yeah, that's the only reason I know it because everyone on the Steelers like, hey, the Steelers passed up on Marino. Why are we gonna pass up on Pickett? 2-1.
Alright. Stars. Devontae Adams.
Can I have my point?
Yeah.
Oh, I know
this.
Yeah,
Devontae Adams.
I know this as well.
I feel like this is sort of a gimme, but
I'm pretty sure I know it.
I only know it because
Y'all ready?
Yeah,
Fresno State.
that is what I had.
Yeah.
all right. Do you want to transition to some of that?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
So we both get a point for that one.
Yeah. Derek Carr.
I feel like we could have gotten 2 pins. I feel like, God. Oh yeah. Right there.
Oh, by the way, lock of the week. Go ahead, bet on it. Vikings cover 7.5. Justin Jefferson scores a touchdown.
Who is it playing?
Packers.
I would like to. Can I put a lock of the
You
week?
can put a lot. Yeah.
Utah beats Ohio State by more than 10 points. And Jamison Williams scores a touchdown against South Carolina.
Here, Chase, just type it in your phone
Ooh,
so I can just
that'll
give it
work
to
out.
Austin.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What are both your answers for Derek Carr?
Fresno State.
Fresno State. Okay.
I
was a trick
almost
question.
said it.
It was a
I almost
trick
said it. I was
question.
like, I only know it because of Derek Carr.
Yeah, because I know that they're talking about like being on the Raiders
Alright.
together because they have the connection.
All right. Keenan Allen.
This one's tough.
That is tough.
15.
I'll give you both.
No,
a hint.
just let us play it out.
14.
Okay.
I was happy gonna take a hint.
No, I'd
13.
rather play it out.
I'll give you both.
12.
West Coast College.
11. 10. 9.
Alright, I got my guess.
8.
All right. What's both your guesses?
I picked Cal.
I said Washington.
It's Cal.
He's not in the bag. I was gonna say Cal, but it just didn't sound right.
Chase is leading by 2. It's 5-3.
That's because Chase
All right.
just sits on the game all day.
Another star. Khalil Mack. Where did Khalil Mack go to college?
That's easy.
It's not easy.
I mean, I know it by heart.
I know
I
it
feel like he also knows it.
All right.
Buffalo.
Yeah, Buffalo.
Buffalo. If it's a tie, I won't add any points.
All right.
All right. We'll do one more for you and shift back over.
Alright.
Wait, we only have one more?
No, like we're gonna
Say
switch.
I
We
win.
both have lists.
Okay.
Sam Ehlinger.
Sam Ellinger.
Like,
I
as
feel like
West
this is
Virginia
a
fans,
quite
that's kind
easy.
of a... Well, we're not West Virginia fans, but fans of...
You both know,
we
right?
li- yeah, it's Texas.
Yeah.
All right. Here's a tough one. Ndamukong Suh.
I know this.
I'll give you a hint. He was a Heisman
I know
finalist
it.
in
Yeah,
09.
yeah, I got it.
I feel like I'm gonna go with it again, but I feel like it's wrong. What
You
did
both got it?
What did you say?
What's both your answers?
I picked Nebraska.
I said Miami.
It's Nebraska.
I don't know why I keep saying that. Every time I say the U, it's wrong. I'm just not saying the U. Even if I
All
know
right,
it.
hold up. Don't look at this, please.
I just tried to look at the chat. But yeah, that's fine.
I thought he was there. Is he up 3 now?
Yeah.
I was probably right.
Coasters.
All right. This might be easy, depending on what your definition of easy is. But
What do you mean by definition of easy?
what college did Josh Allen go to? The quarterback, not the linebacker.
Yeah, that's you. That's a
That would have been funny.
Oh, I got a couple funny ones.
I'm scared. How many of these total do we have? 20? What?
I had about 6, I think.
Okay.
I had 8.
Okay, so
I said Wyoming.
yeah, Wyoming.
All right.
Wyoming.
Yeah. Chase is still in the lead by 3.
Let me go ahead.
I thought you were gonna go trick on us and
that's
try to
what I
get the community college he came from.
Yeah.
Or
Alright.
JUCO.
All right. Oh, you go.
No, I have 1 left.
Okay.
I have 2 left actually.
Go ahead. And I'll finish.
This might be easy. Dak Prescott. Let me know when you both got your answers.
Mississippi State.
Yeah. You want me to do my last one? Or?
Yeah, go ahead. Do your last one.
Stephon Diggs.
Bro,
I know it.
Stephon, please come back if you're watching this. I love
Come
you.
on, Austin, type your answer. I know mine.
I love you, Stephon
I
Diggs.
know it. I forgot.
I'll go ahead and show you. You don't think I'm still typing. It's not the U. It's not.
I know it too.
All right, well,
5.
I'll just pass.
pass.
I'm not pass. I'm just gonna.
All right, what's your final answer?
I'll just guess. UCLA.
Maryland. Chase got it right.
All right.
I'm gonna. You want me to do
How
yours?
many more do you have?
I have 1, 2, 3.
So I win
Dang it.
because I'm up 4.
But I want to hear you guys' answers.
Okay.
All right.
Have I gotten one wrong?
I don't think so.
Maybe you got Dan Marino, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
You
you
got
got
them all right.
Interior offensive lineman for the Vikings, Wyatt Davis. Where'd he go?
Bro, what?
I know the answer.
Why? You know the
I
answer?
know the answer.
Why?
He's a first-round pick.
I don't.
I do mock drafts and shit.
I do.
This is me.
Ohio State.
You went to Ohio State.
Yeah, he did.
Let's go.
It
That
doesn't
does
matter.
nothing for you because I got it
That
right.
was a complete guess.
All right.
Why do you? How do you know that?
I do mock drafts.
Okay.
All right. Running back Zach Moss. Where did Zach Moss go? To
Oh, I
college?
don't know this one.
Oh, let's give him the chance.
I don't know this one.
2 guesses.
Did you know it before?
Yeah.
Is it Power 5?
Is it?
Yeah.
All right.
Power
Well, I'm
five
gonna
school.
keep my guess even though I know it's wrong. So.
Zach Moss.
Yeah. I got nothing.
I'm gonna do this last one.
I said Kansas State.
I said Rutgers.
It's Utah. Actually.
Sorry, I knew it was one of them.
All right. Last one. Interior linebacker for the Colts, Bobby Okereke.
Bobby Okereke.
I don't know.
I thought he was gonna say Darius Leonard.
Oh, if you had said Darius Leonard, I still wouldn't have known.
Yeah, I don't know it, dude.
Bobby
What?
Okereke.
Bobby Okereke.
Last one. I'm
Is it? Can you tell me like what
Give him
coast
a
it
hint.
is?
I'll tell you Pac-12. How about that?
I know it. I thought I knew it ahead
Knew
of
it?
time. Yeah.
You got it.
I thought I knew it ahead of
got
time. I
it.
confirmed it.
All right.
Is it? I said Washington State.
It's Stanford.
Wait, what?
Psych.
I
Washington. And I told him.
Still won, but
All
I
right.
had it.
Yeah. Well.
Helen Keller Ames says Temple.
Just
For
says
who?
the
I
college.
think it was for Zach Moss.
No, just the college of Temple. He wants to talk about it.
All right. Temple.
Temple.
All right. I think we're gonna.
Austin, name a player from Temple.
You want to end it off?
Don't think I could.
You want to do anything else?
No, we already did lock of the week.
All right. I think that's pretty much it
All right,
for
well,
this stream, guys.
I like to say something. As I will once be turning 18 in August, I've officially filed my pre-candidacy for mayor of Charleston, West Virginia.
Chase Stringer for mayor.
Chase Stringer for mayor. This is official. It has been filed. The pre-candidacy of the state of West Virginia.
Oh my
Charleston,
god,
West
that's
Virginia.
real.
He has a fucking document.
It has been officially filed.
Chase Stringer
Chase Stringer for mayor.
has just
declared for the mayoral race.
Goodwin, I'm coming for you, bitch. Let's go. Let's go.
Say that.
All right, yo. I think we're gonna end it here. By the way,
All right,
I think
thanks
you
for
just lost all credibility.
thanks for coming out to the
yeah.
stream. If you enjoyed, please subscribe, like, comment, share.
Well, Chase, here's your poster, by the way.
Chase Stringer for mayor 2022.
Yeah,
Here's,
our mayor
Chase's
has a NFL
prize.
poster hanging in his room.
Your mayor
Thanks
knows
for,
where Dan Marino went to college.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming out. Next stream is next Wednesday at 5 p.m. featuring KCBL Commissioner Liam Risk.
We should talk more about that.
All right.
We should. I would like to be on that one as well.
Have